Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we're actually really close to the objective of the first chapter. Krondor is just down the road, but there may be quite a few pirate encounters on said road. And we're not even going to be hanging around in Krondor for very long, that is, if the game lets us leave once we get there. For there is this road with tanners and Eggley that we've yet to explore, though I imagine Krondor is going to be a great place to sell our loot. So let us make headway there, and see if we can get there. We're not going to get there before it gets dark, okay? Let us instead check out this road quickly, and find out that there's absolutely nothing here. Okay. Turn round, head back, and rest. There we go. It is now dawn. And there's an encounter. And we noticed the encounter while we were still far, far away, which is awesome. You know what else is awesome? Unselecting accuracy crossbow on people who just aren't really using crossbows, because we're not using crossbows. Right, let's see if we can sneak up on them. Nope, they were waiting for us. Well, wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, though. I thought that we might have to deal with them getting the first round, but no. Let us flame cast. Look at how much better we are at this now that we have 85%. Right, I want you to... You know what? I was thinking which side I want you to defend. Defend over here. Oh! You've got a crossbow! Okay. Go over there. And you weren't able to do anything, so I want you to rest a little bit, and let's poke! Aha! Oh! You ruined my what could have been perfect battle. We could have not been hit, but no! Now, we must poketh thee! Oh, you're moving. I get the feeling you're trying to flee. Well, you know what? We're gonna flame cast you again. Ha-ha! We're pretty good at that now. And you are not taken care of. You are now, though. He was alive. Indeed, you were. Also, Owen's accuracy casting has improved. Now, it is at 86%. And who wants to bet that our meager inventory is not going to be able to deal with all of the loot we're going to get from this encounter? I'm going to guess that that's the case. We look for supplies, and oh yeah, we found lots of things that we just cannot carry. Right. Let's get weapon craft going here, and fix up that sword. 95%, and I want you to carry it. There's really not a lot else we can carry right now on that person. You have a lamprey. I want to fix that up as well, and pass that over to you. Your inventory is now completely full. And we just need to keep heading south. Let's highlight these, and just see how far we have yet to go. Oh, we are very, very, very nearly there. So close now. I'm gonna save. Just in case we encounter more pirates. Just in case we're going to encounter more pirates. The game is... Oh no, just remove the game. Not the directory, just the game. Oh, imagine if I'd removed all of my saves. Just went, hey, would you like to get rid of all of them? And I'm like, no! And the game went, too late. They're all gone. But no. Aha! I see an encounter. The enemy was not surprised. This does... Oh! Is this like final boss for going to Krondor? Because this looks tricky. Oh, this looks tricky. Okay, we're gonna need some big flame cast action here to weaken these opponents. Against you! That should get all of them. Yep, got everyone. Right. Hop over here, please. We'll take out these foes one at a time. We'll try to. Oh, we'll try to. Okay, let's get a Despair Thy Eyes going. On you! Now you can't use that crossbow. Okay. Focus on enemies. One at a time. Also, you better heal up, because you're about to get hit. Oh, you changed target. Right. After the rogue with the crossbow. Actually, Flamecast might not be a terrible idea here, just to, hit this one. Can we hit this one, though? Yeah! That accuracy. I'm glad for it. Right. Hit this one. I like the dung. Was that the "you missed terribly" sound? Because I like that sound. Okay, you're down. Now it's only 3v3. This is much better. Focus on you next. Oh, I think you're out of shots, which is good. Now it's 3v2. Oh, our team, pretty strong. Let's focus on you now. Oh, they're just moving. I mean, if you want to perish, we can make that happen. I don't want to get hit here. It'll start eating into, okay, it's now 3v1. I think you should reconsider this, attack of yours. Remember when we used to struggle against just a few people? That was a huge amount of people, and we killed them all. Speaking of killing them all, your strength and defense went up, and that is fantastic. There are loads of bodies here. Okay, I'm pretty sure Krondor is literally down there, so let's grab what we can and then move into Krondor. We're going to have a lot of stuff to sell, a lot of stuff. Okay, what do you have? You have just a sword, a totally broken crossbow as well. Totally broken. Okay, fix up the sword. And hold on to that for me. You literally can't hold on to anything else, so we can hold on to 2 more swords. Speaking of swords, your weapon craft ability just improved. Money? Won't say no to that. Let's fix up this sword. And start looking at all of your stuff. Okay, are those good rations? Those are just good rations. Okay, you can take 4. You can take 3. And we have another whetstone there. Okay, we're gonna have to leave all of that stuff lying around, which is regrettable, but we're gonna have to. Right, let's also look at what they have. Oh, ooh! Take those, absolutely. Good rations as well. We might want to hold on to those. Any other bodies? Okay, the bodies are all there. So, I think this leads to Krondor? I think this leads to Krondor. The path turned. After a few minutes of travelling, the roadbed began to slope towards the sea, leading eventually through a pair of iron gates and into the majestic seat of the principality. Krondor, Lockley said with a sigh that seemed to indicate both relief and concern. If assassins have been sent against us, it seems a safe bet they'll be lying in wait for us between here and the palace. What's your guess, Gorath? Do we go in now or not? We go in! Gulls wheeled in the skies over the capital of the Western Realm, weaving daring circles about the parapets of the palace, narrowly avoiding the prince's standards which fluttered in the salty breeze. Below, the city folk of Krondor took little notice of the majestic display as they hurried about their own affairs. Sewer, shop, inn, shop, palace. I feel like just clicking palace and going through the front door is a terrible idea. Also, that is a majestic looking palace. Majestic. Owen snorted. The market district in Krondor, he said, containing his amusement. Why don't we just take all our possessions and give them away instead? The mockers are thick as porridge in there, and the local merchants hike up the prices accordingly. We'd be better off buying outside of the city. We're not buying, we're selling. Sign of the Eagle. Lay of the goods in the store was comfortably familiar. We are... those aren't actually too costly. in terms of prices. Okay, they are a little bit, steep for some of the things. Right, let's get our haggling on, because, we're here, we might as well. I like that we can just leave, though. That is very good, that we can just go after this. Right, first things first, selling things. What will you take of ours? 7 sovereigns, that's actually a very reasonable price. 4 and 1. 4. 4. 4. This is 16. That's actually really good. 3 and 9. 3 and 9. 2 and 8. 6 and 9. You know what, actually, I want to go back out of town and quickly grab the other stuff while I can. I don't want it to fade away, because I think these things can. And quite frankly, I'm just glad that the game let us leave. Other games would be like, no, we must stay in Krondor, because this is where we must be. But we really, really want all this stuff. We really want it. Right. Arrows? I mean, I just said there we want all this stuff, but then again, those are just arrows. We can fix this using the, Averantine. And that is being held by... Oh, we don't have any Averantine. I suppose we're just holding on... We don't want that at all, then. If it's broken completely, we don't want it. Okay, let's get our armour crafting going, so that we can fix up this armour. We want the... There we go, 97. I can fix this up, too. Yep, 96. Also want to fix this up as well. Absolutely want to fix this up as well. Keep our armour in good condition. Your armour, not so worried about that. Right. Anything else on this corpse? No. Armour craft increase, though. I'll take that as a good bit of loot. Right, let's look at all the other bodies. A whetstone. I mean, it's treasure. Right. You can hold on to 2 of these suits of armour. Excellent. You can hold on to a weapon. And you have the broken crossbow. Now, I need to get past the broken crossbow person. Okay, you have a fixed crossbow. You can carry that. You can also carry those. And Gorath can carry that. And fix it up. I'm going to run out of charges on that armorer's hammer soon. Okay, there's another body back there. There is! That's some sovereigns. That is a sword. And that is some armor. Right. Armor gets fixed up. That's another point in armorcraft. Either that or I just haven't checked that one. Right. Fix this up with the whetstone. Are there any other bodies I need to deal with here? Or were there only 5? There might have only been 5. And you want to bet? Ah, here we go. Rations. I actually want these. There isn't enough room. There isn't enough room. I want these rations. We'll be back for that armor. We will be back for it. Because we really, really want to sell all of this. Have I fixed up all of that? I have absolutely fixed all of that. And we actually don't need the haggling skill on right now, because we are just selling. We're doing this quickly while we can. And if there are assassins trying to get us in Krondor, they really should have tried by now. They really should have tried. Okay, more money. 7. 7. This is really good music, by the way. 16. 21. 7. And 7. Can we sell this? 52. I feel like holding on to that for a little bit longer, because you might actually go to a better store. Ah, sell the extra bolts. 1. And 4. There we go. Okay. We're done here. Now let us quickly rush back, grab the other things, just darting to and fro. Right. This body? It was that body, okay. A suit of armour and a weapon. Now we have weapon craft selected right now, so I can fix that up quickly. And then armour craft, we have 91% in that skill. 91. Also, armour craft hammer is gone. Might need to think about getting another one of those. Okay, we left some bodies up here too. So let's quickly go up here, find those bodies. There they are. They had a suit of armour on them. And another suit of armour? Oh, there are quite a few other things, actually. A weapon. The bolts. This. Okay, if I fix up that armour with this hammer. Fix this one up too, I suppose. Nope, that one's actually as good as it'll be. Okay, then I can pick up... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Then I can pick up this armour and fix this armour up. Ooh, this hammer really, it is going to get a lot of use. And we're not done yet. There's still more we'll need to do. There are 2 shovels. Can't combine them. They do not stack. Shovels being what they are. Right. Close that. Now let's make our way back to Krondor. With all of this loot. We could rest while we're there, too. We could. Or we could just decide not to. Let's also get some of that haggle experience going. I think we should do that as well while we're here. Also, can we even do that with how late it's got? The answer is yes, because apparently the market's open all day. Perfect. Let's get 7 sovereigns worth of stuff. 7 sovereigns worth of stuff. 3 more sovereigns. You have no use for that. Okay, we can always just drop that later. A crossbow with 9. 7. Look at all of that money. We have 1,800 sovereigns. 1,800. And now we haggle. Let us haggle until things are unavailable. We're definitely going to go get those great swords. Those great swords are going to be a huge investment. Someone told me, by the way, that if I went, like, far off the beaten track, I could find great swords at a much lower condition that are a lot cheaper. And to be honest, that isn't something I'm going to do because it's so far away, and it'll probably be really, really difficult to get there safely. I don't want to risk, I actually want this. I actually want the armourer's hammer. So I think we'll do a bit of haggling, and then we'll pop back, and then we'll do, a purchase. You have rope as well, which is nice. We don't need the, did I leave the whetstone on the... No, I took the whetstone. I'm pretty sure I need one of these, too. I'm not going to get that one, but I do need one of them. To fix up, things that I get. You made a pretty profit off it. I can't imagine how you can really say that, considering the fact that you literally bought it of us, but considering also how much you marked it up, I can also see that you've done that right. So if I exit here, and then go back into here, everything is then available. Right, we actually want this. 25? Good. And we actually want this. I actually want, come on. Ah, you don't want to actually sell that to me, do you? I actually want a thing. Let me buy the thing. Okay, 12 and 6. It's a little bit more expensive than what we normally do, but that is fine. Also, did we gain any haggling? Of course we gained some haggling. 95% haggling. That is nuts. We also haven't seen what's in the other store yet. But before we think about what's in the other store, I'm going to head to the inn. Unaware until he stepped into the room that he had been chilled, Locklear was glad to have the solid oaken door of the room closed behind him. Others within seemed likewise contented, as they chatted quietly among themselves, taking little notice of the new arrivals. I actually want to double-check something before we do that. I want to double-check that I actually have... yeah, barding selected. 82% barding should hopefully do pretty well here. Owen played. Losing himself in the flow of the music, he occasionally mangled a note or two, but on the whole did justice to This Kingdom Mine, the only tune he knew by heart. That was nice, the tavern keeper said with a smile, handing Owen 90 sovereigns. You'll have to play for us again sometime. That went well. Hey! Our training is paying off. Also, the music has just restarted. Locklear slapped the man on the back. Ah! We've had this dialogue before. Yep, some of the dialogue repeats. We can talk to you. Locklear motioned to the figure across the room. The man walked over to join them. He stood before them, eyebrows arched inquisitively. Signor Locklear, good to see you. Interesting news, interesting news. Mivek, you old rascal. Got your ears to the grapevine again, eh? What is it this time? I've been to see Nier at the Sixth Toe near Sethanon. I can't really talk about it right now. Why don't you come back later and see me? We will, good friend. Take care. That seems like a plot for later. There's the innkeeper, there's the barmaid, nothing else we can do there. What's the other shop? Touchstone... oh, Touchstone Gems seems like a good place to sell this. Yes, 60 sovereigns here. We will sell that there. That's a fine bit of profit. Also, your inventory is completely full. Can I sell this here? No, I'll have to sell that in the other. Your inventory is totally full. Okay. Give that to... and give that over, and give that over. Right. Now you almost have an inventory that's free of stuff. Almost. We have so many whetstones. Is there anything here that I want? I'm going to the upright man. Rings that there's the Ring of the Golden Way, which could be worth buying, but I don't think we need it right now. I don't think we do. We'll be clicking on the palace and stuff later. For the moment, we will exit, and we will rest outside, because we have plenty of rations, and resting outside is a lot cheaper. And when we come back, folks, we made it to Krondor! And then we immediately left Krondor, because we still have Eggley and Tanner's to go and visit. There'll be loot, there'll be combat, and there'll be shenanigans, no doubt, because we were told of a festival at one of those places. And of lots of traps that were set up en road to one of those places as well. We're probably going to stumble right into those traps, but, again, that's experience and loot, and we definitely know of at least one place that we can sell all of that. In Krondor itself. Also, pass over a ration to you, and pass over a ration to you. And eventually, that inventory space will be free, so that we can put more weapons in it, so that we can sell them, and hoard even more money. And to think I believed I'd be having problems with money early on. Not if you're, thorough. Not if you're thorough. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.